Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? How you doing? My fellow business partners and everything. Sorry I haven't been on here for a minute. I'll say about a couple days, maybe about a week really. But I'm here today. I'm glad everybody's doing well. Just some updates. I enjoyed the last weekend, not this past, but the past weekend before that, seeing Candice Bird Davis, her husband. Shout out to you too. Patricia Morgan, shout out to you. Brenda Blake, shout out to you. Dwayne, shout out to you as well. What I want to be able, this something touched me this morning, and it's very true. And I ain't been to church in a long time, but I listened to something this morning, and it resonates with me in a very intimate and powerful way, because we all want success, right? We want to be successful. We want to be successful in the business. We want to be successful in some type of way. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's an awesome thing. I think it's a beautiful thing for all of us. We all want to be successful. And what was the message that was given across was that, do you know that everything that God blesses with success has to be in order? God's not going to bless something with success if it's not in order. And I started to relate that message to my own personal life. You know, I am in the process here soon of getting medically retired out the Army. I'm fine with that. Having no problem with that. When I look back on my Army career, military career, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It had a lot of good things, had some low points, but it had more high points than low points. I did not reach the level rank that I wanted to reach, but that was my fault. See, I wanted God to bless me, but I wasn't in order the way so he can bless me. See, God's not going to bless your stuff that's out of order. And if we look upon our own lives, we don't invest or put a lot of investment, or we don't put things into stuff that's out of order as well. And now think about this. You go to a car dealership and a car is missing a tire. You're not going to buy that car. It's not in order. It's not correct. It's not lined up correctly. You can clearly see that car got 3 tires. You're not going to buy a car with the axle laying on the ground. You're not. Because why? You know it's broke. You know it's out of order. And it's the same thing for our life. The same thing for our life. God is not going to bless us with the things that we want until we fall into order. That order thing is a very powerful thing. I want to be successful in total life changes. I want to be very successful in this business. I want to be very successful, period, in life, right? God said, you ain't in order. I'm not in order. Yeah, you're not in order. Some of the things, and I had to take the things I'm doing in my life ain't in order. It doesn't line up with the word of God, with God, how God wants me to be. See, our bodies are a temple. We're a temple, and we should display that all the way through, right? I ain't gonna say we should display it the best way we can, because sometimes we take that best way we can. I did the best I can, and we use it as a rationalization, as an excuse. We should display it the way God wants us to, point blank and simple. And the clear, distinguished disconnect that I had with it was that I wanted God to bless me, but I wanted God to bless me in my mess. See, I'm going to tell you right now, and I declare by faith, that I'm going to put 1,000 people, whether it's customers or distributors or a combination of both, into total life changes. You know why I know that? By faith, I know it. By faith, I know I am. What I also know, though, is that my order of my life has to line up with my faith. Some people may not have caught that and understand what I just said. The order of my life has to line up with my faith. See, God's not going to hold no good thing from us, period. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I believe in God. Christian, I believe in God. And knowing that, but also the thing that we always skip over is that the order of God is the obedience as well. So I look at my life, I say, man, what's my order? What am I? Am I in order to be blessed by God and total life changes? Am I? And the thing I have to be honest with myself and say is no. When I look in the mirror and see, sometimes we gotta stop trying to look in the mirror and look at ourselves and we want to be looked at in a certain way. We all want to be looked at in a certain way. We want to be perceived by people in a certain way. We need to stop lying to ourselves, and we need to start saying, okay, what's the truth? We need to put a bag over our heads or over the mirror and what's the truth about ourselves? What is the true truth about ourselves? Because see, the true truth is that my life is not in order the way I want it to be. And I'm going to tell you something about order. Do you know order that God spoke about and put down into man from the beginning of time? It's never changed. It is the ground part of being successful is having order. And anything that you do, anything that we do is about order. Even with total life changes, there's an order how we go about recruiting, retailing, purchasing, presenting the product, learning, teaching, and moving up the chain, right? So that it's an order of everything. And I'm going to tell you that when things are not done in an order that is supposed to be done, there's no end result of success because it was not done in order. That thing order, boy, it's a spiritual connection with that thing because it makes you, it's a double-edged sword. It measures yourself and it cuts you twice because it's saying, hey, you're not in order. What are you doing in your life lines up that's not in order? And I want you to understand this. I'm gonna take this a full circle all the way around. I'm gonna bring it a full circle. We're gonna even talk about the process of this order, even when it comes to I want you to think about something. Order is so important. Let's take this all the way back. Let's take it over to the justice system. There's an order how things are done, right? When that order that is supposed to be done by is manipulated, people riot. People cause chaos. People don't like it, right? Think about this. I want you to take a step back and think about, we want to be successful in total life changes. We want to be successful in this business. And we get on the, people get on the call and they talk about God and they talk about, the Bible and stuff like that and everything. And we all, in some way or another connecting to that thing right there. But if you're really connecting, understand that you're connecting in a way that your life needs to be in order. Your spiritual man needs to be in order. So God said, I hold no good thing from you. Hey, Dewan, you want to put 1,000 customers into the whole life changes? I want you to have your spiritual man in order. Because I can bless you to put 1,000 people into total life changes, Dewan, but your life isn't in order. You want me to bless you with good things, but you're not even right. It's like they're saying, who puts new wine in old baskets? It's ridiculous. You wouldn't put no new wine in old baskets. They don't even put new liquor in old baskets. Once the old baskets are old, they get rid of them. Build a new basket for new liquor, new whiskey, whatever, right? Everything is done in an order to be right, done right. Think about this too. I remember visiting a assembly line once, a car assembly line. I think it was up in Wisconsin or something. And there was an order by how that vehicle was put together. Think about this. In everything we do, there is order. Because that is created by God. To be successful, we have to be in order. There has to be a correct way of doing it in order. Here's the thing. If you're at an assembly line, and let's say they do a recall or they do a malfunction or something on the axle. Do you know that at a car plant, they know exactly where that axle was put together at? That axle is number 76. It's in row 87, part line E of the plant. What? So you mean the axle was put together at station number 2? No, that axle was put together at station number 77. Airbags go wrong in a vehicle. That's station number 156. But how you know that? Because everything on that vehicle is put into order. It may not look like an order, but everything in that factory is done in order. So it can be done correctly. So in case there's a deficiency, something goes wrong, they know exactly where to go in that plant and look at that machine and say, okay, this is what the problem is. Now let's take this for another thing. Our lives. We as people, we like having order. If you go in somebody's household and their household, they have junk all over the place. Their house ain't in order. Their house. And we as people, we know this. If we go to somebody's place, apartment, house, home, whatever, and their house ain't right, we start to immediately feel uneasy. It's like, oh, this place is nasty. We may say, oh, you got a nice house out our mouth, but in our mind, we're thinking, why you got chicken bones on the damn couch? Why you got chicken bone on the floor? Why this nasty ass dog walking around? Oh my God, look at your carpet. Why? Because it's not in order. The spiritual man of all of us likes stuff to be in order, regardless of whether we not realize it or not, right? When things are not in order, we can understand it even in our spiritual life. It resonates even in our spiritual life. When you're not in order, nothing goes right. There's always a struggle with how things are supposed to go when you're not in order. And then you take that, you say, okay, we're going to take that. Take that same order and put that to how businesses work. Walmart, a very big business. I got a Walmart right over here across the highway right here. Walmart is a multi-million-dollar company. But do you know there's an order to how Walmart operate their business every day? And they fall in line. There is no such thing as, we're going to put number 2 before number 3 going to go before number 1, number 10 process. No. We as people, we don't really see it, but there's an opening and a closing part of Walmart every day. Even though Walmart is open 24/7, there's still a cutoff close of business. And we don't even realize it. And they pick up again, right? Think about this. There's an order to everything. And that order enables Walmart to operate and be successful. Right? Think about it. Everything is set up in that store in order. Now let's picture this. Let's look about this. We walk into Walmart and the bananas are where the shampoo should be at. Deodorant is where the watermelon is at. The grapes are sitting over where the milk is at. We got the big screen TVs sitting up front on top of the cash registers. Just think about it. Now I want to think about this. Think about it. When you walk into a place like that, and if it looked like that, the first thing we're going to say is, what the hell happening here? This place is out of order. This place is messed up. This place is all dysfunctional. This place is jacked up. This place is out of order. We don't even want to shop there because you like, I don't know if that right. All this stuff ain't in the right place where it's supposed to be at, or in this right section that's supposed to be at. I don't want to buy. I don't want to go buy car oil sitting over in the meat section in a meat dispenser thing, in a little meat freezer. You know how? Just think about it. You go to Walmart and they got oil sitting in where the meat's at, sitting with the meat. First thing you gonna say is, I ain't eating that meat. Hell no, I don't want that meat. Why? It's not in order. Think about our households. Sometimes our household can reflect so much of what's going on the inside of us that we don't even realize it. When your household is out of order, you better believe something's wrong. We like to go into houses that's clean, that's neat, that's organized, right? Then guess what? If it's not, we have a problem. But then we got to look at ourselves too. Maybe we're out of order. I know there's some things in my life I got to get in order. I thank God for that message this morning I listened to. Thank you, because I need to get in order. We want blessings from God, but we don't want to be in order of how God say we should be. But we want the blessings of God, but we don't want to be in the order of God. It's not going to happen. I don't care about it. The only entity that deals with dysfunction is Satan. Think about it. Think about it. Think hard and long about it. Everything about the Bible is about order. Right? There's an order how God put the earth together. Everything God did was in order. Even the Bible tell you, in order. Right? So, we have to be in order. Now we're going to take this and we're going to transfer this down to TLC. The process of us being in this business, TLC, there's an order for us to be able to do everything and be successful in this business, right? There's an order how we go about learning the business, order how we go about being able to memorize the things that in the business, order how we go about promoting the business to people, order how we go about advertising and marketing the business to people as well, right? That same order produces what? Success. We're under those who are mentors to teach us the business, right? Crawl, walk, skip, run, right? And that's how I see it. That's that's my crawl, walk, skip, run. We're all if you just got into the business, I've been in the business maybe a month, a little over a month maybe. I'm in the crawl phase. My crawl phase is 6 months. Listen. My crawl phase will be 6 months. My walk phase will be 6 months. My skip phase will be 6 months, and then my run phase is gonna be 6 months. And that's how I put it out for me to say, okay, 2 years, I should be in a point, then I'm flying. From the point I got in to 2 years after that, I should be moving. Have my customer base done, have everything good, and be rolling. Sometimes we want things to be like microwave magic. I understand we get on the calls and we listen to the way they talk and stuff like that. People, understand something. Nothing in life is microwave magic. Would you move into a house and just put up in 2 weeks? No. Ain't nobody gonna move into no home they just put up in 2 weeks. Why? Because that house gonna probably fall apart. Right? That foundation ain't even settled in that house. There's a process for everything, people. There's an order for everything. And for us to be successful in this business of TLC, Total Life Changes, which is a very good business, very good company, very good people, we got to fall within that order. And being able to fall within that order is not so much about someone being abrasive over us, but it's about learning. You walk into Microsoft, you ain't gonna walk into Microsoft and become the floor supervisor off the bat. No, sir. You gotta learn the smallest process first and get that down, and then the next process, and then over maybe a few years, then you maybe move into a position where you can probably go and compete to be the assistant supervisor, or the assistant shift manager, or the assistant, however their system is set up. But you don't walk into no place and all of a sudden you're a supervisor. Too many times we want to do that. We want to walk in and be like, all right, I'm at Coach Wilson's rank. All right, I'm at Storm Wellington's rank. All right, I'm at Candace Bird rank. I'm at Patricia Morgan's rank. I'm at Dwayne's rank. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And the reason why it's not gonna happen, because there's an order for everything. And if we jump outside that order, we cause ourselves not to progress as fast. You know that? As nice, people don't really know. But do you know there's an order how your car operates? Everything is done in order, how your car operates. From the ignition to the firing of the ignition, down to that starter up to those spark plugs, that spark plug igniting, that gas giving off that explosion burst, making your engine turn, which in turn make your wheels turn, make that axle turn those back wheels. Everything is in order. Just think about that was done out of order. I turned the ignition, the back wheels start rolling. But the car ain't even turned on. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen because it's the order how everything is done. I flick the ignition, I turn the ignition on, and the starter kick in automatically. No. Is the battery hooked up? There's an order for everything. There's an order. So in that same sense, within the process of that order, we have to make sure that we're placing ourselves correctly. We're doing the things that we're supposed to do the things that we're supposed to do, be in order, spiritually and within the business, be in order, and we'll have success. Because believe it or not, there are a lot of people who are interested in total life changes. There are a lot of people who are interested in being able to lose weight, get healthier. A lot of people who are interested in it. Now, I say, so far, I've been in the business for what? A little over 4 weeks, a couple days over 4 weeks. I've gotten about maybe 6 or 7 no's. 6 or 7 no's, I got about 30 people interested. They'll be like, okay, I'm interested. Let me get back with you on payday, or let me get back here and with you on payday. Matter of fact, I kicked myself in the butt because the guy told me to call him yesterday, his day off, so he can buy the tea, and I forgot. So now I gotta try to get with him today. I'm telling you, people are interested in losing weight. People are interested in this business. But I'm telling you right now, I will, by faith, and declare, put 1,000 people in total life changes, whether it's by customers or distributors, combination of both. I'm going to put 1,000 people in. But first, I know I got to be in order. Spiritually, got to be in order within this business, got to be in order within my mind, got to be in order within the plan. All right? Everybody who's on my team, follow up on me, or even partners I have, we all got to be in order. You know, and here's the thing. Coach Wilson teaching me, I'm teaching my team, my teammates teaching, you know, their team, and on down the line and stuff like that. And then Coach Wilson learning from somebody higher than him, that's teaching him, that's pushing it down, right? So as we do that, as we get to understand that, we do that, we're going to have to understand that another thing that, you know, when you look at GNC, we look at all these other businesses out there, all these businesses start off pretty much the same way. I remember when GNC first was rolling around, for real. It was something like this right here. People, hey, this GNC and this, and you're like, okay, nah. Then a few years later, you see a GNC store pop up. Now GNC is, you know, all over the place, in places, and stuff like that. You know, but everything has a small order in how it's going to be, and we have to fall within that order as well and make this company grow. We can make this company grow. We can make this company grow because guess what? We like to talk. We like to talk. We like to run our mouth. We run our mouth about other stuff. Run your mouth about something that's going to put a blessing in your own household. Put some money, extra income in your own household, and be able to give you a better life. Right? I seen an ad for Total Life Changes on Yahoo yesterday. And you know, Yahoo, they sponsor a lot of ads. I seen an ad on Yahoo, Total Life Changes. What that means? That means that people are looking, and then you see that ad, Total Life Changes, you're like, oh, okay. May not say nothing then, but then you see somebody with Total Life Changes on their car. Like, oh man, that junk is for real. And that's how I do. When I see something in there, I'm like, okay. But then when I see it outside advertised somewhere, I'm like, oh, okay, that's real then. Okay, that's a real company. Okay. People, we are in a great position. We are in a very good position to take this to another level. And I would like for us to be able to do just that. Be a part of the product. Be in order spiritually. Be in order in your own personal physical life. Be in order within TLC. And watch how we go to the top together. They say all roads lead to Miami. I say the road ain't even gonna end. Because if you say all roads lead to Miami, I sometimes like, well, is that the end point? Nah. All roads gonna lead through Miami. Because we're gonna hit another destination, another other point, some other place that we're gonna take it to a bigger level. All right? You all be blessed today. I'm gonna go hit the gym, go pass out some more flyers in order, and I'll get with you guys later. All right? Patricia, Dwayne, I'll hit y'all up. Bye-bye.